Hi guys. Xiaomi is known for its low-cost smartphones. It can be flagship devices like Xiaomi Mi 6, and very budget phones up to $100, like Xiaomi Redmi 4A. Most Xiaomi smartphones come in the same package as Redmi 4A. It is a cardboard white box. If you look at the front panel at a sharp angle, you will see 4A. On the side, there is logo global version, and the text in English on the back panel indicate that we have an international version. Inside the box, we see a smartphone with a shipping protective film. Under it is the standard equipment, such as user manual, power adapter, micro USB cable, clip to remove the tray for SIM card, the packaging does not offer anything special, but we have no complaints about the quality. A box of strong cardboard perfectly protects the smartphone from damage during transportation. Not surprisingly, Xiaomi Redmi 4A is made of plastic. Did you expect another from a $100 smartphone? However, the plastic is very high quality, so the smartphone is very nice to hold in hand. In addition, we should note that Xiaomi Redmi 4A has a 5-inch screen. We are used to 5.5-inch devices, so when we took Redmi 4A, we were very pleased to hold it. The surface is semi-matte and does not collect fingerprints at all. Here we see the main camera and LED flash. At the bottom of the back panel is the main speaker, on the right, power buttons and volume controls, and on the left, a slot for SIM cards and memory card. At the bottom of the smartphone is a micro USB connector and a hole with main microphone. At the top, we find O connector, microphone of noise reduction system and infrared port. Under the screen, there are 3 touch control keys. Interestingly, the LED indicator is located under the key home, which is very unusual. Above the display of the smartphone is a familiar set of elements: conversational speaker, front camera and light proximity sensors. As we said, Xiaomi Redmi 4A has a 5-inch IPS display with a resolution of 1280 x 720 pixels. The pixel density is 294 ppi. It is not the best display, but for a smartphone up to $100, it is a good option. Is the youngest model in lineup. It does not work on the cheapest processor, Qualcomm Snapdragon 425. It is a quad-core chip with a clock speed of 1.4 GHz for each core. The chip is built on Cortex-A53 architecture. Also, 2 GB of RAM supports the performance of smartphone. As for the built-in memory, it has 16 GB. For those users who love music, take a lot of pictures and play games, the smartphone offers a slot for microSD cards to expand the built-in memory. But then you will need to remove the second SIM card. We have launched several benchmark applications to test the performance of Xiaomi Redmi 4A. The results are expected for a budget smartphone. Hardware platform Xiaomi Redmi 4A can be called balanced and durable. It is clear that you should not expect hundreds of thousands scores in Antutu for a budget smartphone. The hero of our review works on Android 6.0 with the user interface MIUI 8.1. Like most Xiaomi phones, Redmi 4A supports OTA updates. It means that you will regularly receive new updates by air. We have a review of global version Xiaomi Redmi 4A. Like the package box, the user interface is entirely in English. You can change the language to any other one in the settings. In addition, Xiaomi Redmi 4A has Google applications, such as Play Store, Gmail, YouTube and others. Even though Xiaomi Redmi 4A does not have a fingerprint scanner, you can put a usual password on any application. Despite the low price, Xiaomi Redmi 4A has not only the main communication interfaces, such as LTE, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, but also offers an infrared port. Of course, it is not a selling function for a smartphone, but it will be very useful for some users. Xiaomi Redmi 4A supports dual SIM. However, it is a hybrid slot, so you can use either two SIM cards, or a SIM card and a memory card. As for the quality of the conversational microphone and speaker, we have no complaints whatsoever. Even in a noisy room, we perfectly heard the interlocutor, as well as vice versa. Xiaomi Redmi 4A has a 3120 mAh battery. Moreover, considering the budget processor Snapdragon 425 and the optimized firmware MIUI 8.1, the smartphone can provide an excellent battery life. Let's look at the synthetic tests. Our practical tests show that the new Xiaomi model provides a good battery life, 11 hours of web surfing, more than 24 hours of music playback, about 12 hours of video playback, and about 7 hours at maximum load. You should know that smartphone comes with 2A power adapter. The smartphone has a 13-megapixel main camera, as well as the 5MP front camera. The main camera comes with an LED flash and autofocus. Camera are customary and familiar from other models Xiaomi. It is convenient, functional and does not take much time to sort out. We did not expect excellent quality photos from a budget smartphone, but Xiaomi Redmi 4A managed to surprise us. The photos are really good, bright and detailed. Today we have a review of one of the most interesting smartphones of the budget class, Xiaomi Redmi 4A. It is an option for those who want to get a very cheap smartphone, but it should have a good build quality, nice design and basic features. Of course, Xiaomi Redmi 4A does not have a metal or glass body, but it is not needed if you are looking for a really good build. Unfortunately, Xiaomi Redmi 4A does not support fast charging. Battery application allows you to monitor battery status and manage power consumption. In general, Xiaomi Redmi A4 is an excellent device for communication. Xiaomi Redmi 4A is an ultra-budget smartphone with a good display, quality build, fast and stable operation of international MIUI with all Google applications. However, the main advantages of Redmi 4A over other budget devices are long battery life and infrared port. Of course, Xiaomi Redmi 4A has its drawbacks, but they are insignificant. Some buyers may not like the plastic body, although it is very high quality and modest performance. Thanks for watching. Below the video, you can find links where to buy cheaper. Subscribe to our channel, Tech Brothers.